was a tough day against Swan Districts out at Steel Blue Oval in round 18. An undermanned Demons side took on the premiership favourites, whose only loss of the season actually came against the boys from Lathlane Park. Cale Phillips competed hard through the midfield with 25 possessions, and Jared Bell was again in a standout performance in defence with 24 possessions and limiting his opponent to only 1 goal. The strongest Swans flapped all over the ground. Albert Dean put in a special performance with 39 possessions, 7 tackles and a mark in a clinical display. Chappie Jones tried to generate some run off the wings, but unfortunately a lack of assistance meant little scoreboard impact. Swan Districts finished the game 35-point winners.
Returning home to Lathlane as the boys from Southwest tore up the highway. The round 19 battle with Peel Thunder was another ding-dong battle. As both teams went goal for goal, the margin was only 2 points to the boys in teal at 3-quarter time. Despite the Demons controlling the ball with 40 more possessions, the experienced State 18's captain Brad Walsh showed his dominance on his way to 29 possessions to get Thunder across the line by 3 points. It was the young pups Byrne and Phillips who led an experienced midfield, and a 4-goal effort from Justin Onet couldn't get the boys across the line.
In round 20, the Demons had front row tickets to the Claremont show at the new home at the showgrounds. The day didn't start well with Dan Herring getting injured in the warm-up, whilst the boys fought hard in first term to concede the only 2 goals. After the first change, Claremont put on 15 goals to demolish the Demons' chances of top 4 finishes by 99 points. George Keith was best excellence in defence, negating his opponent and rebounding well. Peter Leggett showed great leadership at centre-half back with 23 possessions, 7 marks and 5 tackles. Cale Phillips again showed good form with 24 possessions and 6 tackles, and Luke Backer was the sole contributor up forward.
After a massive defeat last week, the game against East Perth was an opportunity to show some pride and seek redemption. The first half was a tight battle, with the Roars up by 15 points at the main change. By a little else separated the teams. Corey Byrne was doing a great job nullifying Zach Dent, and Cale Phillips was getting first hands on the ball around the stoppages. Up forward, Lennon Marlin was leading well and managed 3 goals for the day. Luke Backer continued his great form, moving into the midfield and getting 17 possessions. However, the Demons forgot to return in the third quarter as the Roars put on 6 goals, 0 in the third term. The debutant from Dongara, Sam Perkisic, showed maturity beyond his years, collecting 19 possessions and 5 inside 50s. Despite winning the last quarter, Perth went down by 55 points.
With heavy rain descending on Lathlane Park ahead of the round 23 clash with the Garlic Munchers from Joondalup, it was going to be sink or swim mission for the Demons. Unfortunately, after a bright start, it was the sink option as West Perth piled on 7 goals to the city end in the second term. Still moored at 3 goals at half-time, moves had to be made. The questions were asked of the senior players within the group to stand up. Debutant Corey Thompson was moved to the damaging Shannon Nell after having 19 possessions in the first half. Corey restricted him to only 6 in the second half. Daniel Horan continued to play well in a key position down back, whilst collecting 14 possessions himself and setting up some good releases for the Demons. At the other end of the ground, Marshall Jones returned to the team after a stint at Guildford and kicked 2 goals. Youngster John Levine showed maturity beyond his years with a physicality, laying 10 tackles as he took it up to the stronger West Perth opponents. Cale Phillips was again in and around the ball, collecting 31 disposals. Luke Backer was again tough in the midfield with 6 clearances and 21 possessions. There was unfortunately a number of skill errors which hurt the team. Going at only 32% efficiency, West Perth were able to capitalise on a number of turnovers, rebounding to kick goals. As the fat lady bellowed across Lathlane, that's all she wrote.